Good evening, guys on YouTube. This is Shakira Lover Forever here, and today we are recording the Fisher and Paykel Washsmart 7.5 kilo 1400 spin. This machine has been neglected. It's been in the garage for about over a year, so it's time to give it a run through. I've been using it for about a week now, and fantastic results every time. The only downside is the balancing for spin. It can be quite fussy, but it doesn't take too long for it to get it eventually. Perfect machine all rounder. It's connected to hot, so it gives it a good boost to start off. And there's so many options and cycles. So while this machine is in, I will be taking requests. At the moment, this is the only video I have recorded. So let me know in the comments if you want to see any other videos of this machine and suggestions of cycles and loads. I've got plenty of loads to do. So today I'm just going to do a super quick, don't judge, 60-degree wash, which won't reach 60, but it will be somewhat hand hot anyway because it fills with the hot water. Just double check I'm recording. Yeah, okay, so it's just a small load I'm doing. Of just some daily work clothes and stuff, which normally get a good long 60, but today, just for video purposes, I want to show you this cycle because it's super fun. I've got some Persil colour liquid in my Persil ball. That's what I've been using on my work clothes recently. Smell is lovely and seems to clean pretty good. And I've got Downy Sunrise Fresh in the softener compartment, which also smells lovely. Good combination. And I guess we're good to go. Got my little light there so you can see right in the drum. There we go. Fisher and Paykel. Loads of options, loads of cycles. It's the original one with the original drum with a big plate on the back, same as the high twin tasker. So we quite like this machine. Just gets on with it. Handles full loads really well and whatever. So just show you in here for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. Softener's in there. Right, we're going to do every day. There's all the cycles. If anyone wants to see any. We're going to do... Oh, we don't want every day. We've got quick, which is a half an hour. No options. And then you can do wrinkle free. That's all you can do. And then you've got super quick. I like this cycle because it does some really fun rinses. It does like spin rinses. It doesn't do a spin in the wash, which every other cycle does, but never mind. Right, super quick 15. So, as is, it's a really quick cycle, but you can put it up to 40, and then you can put it up and it adds another, from the standard time, it adds another 9 minutes when you put it on the 60. So that's actually a really good wash that it gets, and it still does 2 rinses with spins in between, so it's actually a really good cycle when you bump it up to 40 or 60. You can have the fast spin, which is awesome, and you can actually put it to medium soil, which adds another 10 minutes. So it's essentially a quick 30, but it's on the super quick option. No options. You can do wrinkle free, which we don't need. Alright, I'm going to set up the camera, press start, and stop talking. hot water fill. Pure hot water. It fills with hot water on any cycle 40 degree and above. Actually, I don't know about all the cycles. There's probably a couple of cycles that doesn't fill with hot. But so far, that's what I've discovered. And the hot water tank in this house is right outside of the laundry room. So it is actually worth it having a machine connected to hot, and it does start it off at about 40 degrees, which is perfect. If you've got a machine that's like a higher fill, it does actually fill in almost at 60 degrees, which is awesome. But by the time this cold water comes through the pipes and then it starts filling with hot, it ends up at about 40 degrees. Which is perfect for what we need most of the time. On this cycle, it's instant reverse on the wash, which is good. No time to sit around. Actually, that definitely wasn't a long fill, so maybe the water is not going to be that hot at the moment. Hopefully it reaches at least 40. I thought it might have had to top up, but it's quite a small load, so that should be enough. There we go, we're at about 30 degrees, you know, which isn't amazing, but it'll do. Nice colourful load there. Yeah, when I've done big loads of towels and stuff, the water's incoming at about 60 degrees, so once it soaks everything and comes through the pipes, it's at about 55, depending on the load size and how many times it's had to fill. But that was only one burst of hot water, whereas on a normal or big load, it fills a few times on hot water. "30 minutes left on the clock." 42 degrees already. That's 10 degrees in only a few minutes. So it looks like it could actually reach temp. Small load, little bit. I think it's taking in a little bit less water than what it normally would on like a cottons or everyday cycle, just to try and get to that temperature. It's amazing that it actually lets you put a super quick 15-minute cycle to 60 degrees. That's pretty that's pretty flexible. I know that the newest models of the Fisher & Paykels, you know, with the blacked out door and stuff, the everyday cycle only lets you go to 30 degrees, which I think is pretty bad, because loads of people with these machines use the everyday cycle a lot, but they can boost the temperature to 40 or 60 or 90 even. But yeah, these modern ones, the everyday cycle only goes to 30, which is pretty poor. Really bad, really bad. Why change up something that works? Because most people wouldn't think twice about putting a 1 hour cycle on 60 degrees, for example. But if you have to put it on cottons, which is 2.5 hours, they're not going to do that. They're going to just put it on every day 30 and go, oh yeah, I can't have it any higher, that's fine. So I don't like that. And I don't like the black screens, so I'm quite happy with this model. If I find another one, I'll probably get the same one with the same drum, because they're such good machines. I tried one of the more modern models with the active intelligence and the auto doors, and yeah, it was alright, but it was very meh. The auto doors one wasn't that great on it. It didn't seem to use enough, but I don't know if it was broken because it was second hand. So yeah, I've got to be wary about modern machines. I don't know if you can hear the heater on the camera, but every time it stops I can definitely hear the heater. every time it changes direction. $52. Oh, almost. Yep, there you go. 52. We're actually very close because on a 60 it only reaches about 57. So yeah, we're getting very close. If it was a cold fill, it would be nowhere near. So that warm fill just gives it that extra boost to get it done in a short time. Pretty impressive to have a 60 degree or almost 60 degree wash in 34 minutes with 2 rinses and spins. That's pretty ingenious. For a front loader as well. I think the heater stopped actually. I can't hear it anymore. So it must have stopped about 54 degrees. 54, that's perfect. Perfect for a quick wash. And there's 20 minutes left on the clock. Heaters came back on, it must be trying to heat retain. Quite good this machine, every time it reaches a temperature, say 57 or whatever, it will always heat retain to that temperature. Oh, cool down. So yeah, 55 and it's cooling down. So that's good. I didn't even know it cooled down on this cycle, so there you go. Actually, it's still got 18 minutes left. I wonder if that's it topping up to its, you know, its normal wash level. Because it is filling with hot. Oh, that's amazing. So it's made sure it's used a small amount of wash water to get to its level, to try and get to its heat temperature. And now that it's done that and heat retained once, it's filling up to a splashy, decent wash level. I like that. It's pretty good. It would have been cool to see a vortex spin wash, but that's alright. It does it on the other cycles. Yeah, actually, this cycle is actually better than the Quick 30. The Quick 30 is just pretty standard, normal wash. Don't think it vortexes. And then it does the same, like 2 normal high level rinses, but on this cycle, as I say, the rinses, it tries to do it really quick, so it does these spin rinse things, which is much more fun. So I'd much prefer the Super 15 than the Quick 30. And then the Everyday is like the most perfect cycle. And then the other Cottons is good for when you want to do a full like cycle. And that does good rinses as well. Always visible rinses on this machine. It's like the high Twin Tasker. Very similar in a lot of ways. Yeah, I forgot how much I love this machine. It's just been so long since I've had it in. Because there's always so many machines we've got to get through, you know? Is that not the best super quick 15 wash you've ever seen? It's amazing. Draining at 10 minutes remaining. So if you had put it on and kept it at the 15 minutes, you would have got a 5-minute wash. Which, you know, is very short. Oh, Sizzler. Impressive. It's like Hot Point Wool Cycle on steroids. It's brilliant. And if you have a smaller load than that, the levels literally are a lot higher. That's actually probably quite a big load for that cycle. Like maybe double what it should be, but that's alright. As I say, they'll get properly washed and rinsed the next time, if you get me. Softener, rinse. Let's get a different angle. Actually, better from this side. Oh, that's annoying. I'm sure the last time it did. I'm sure it did a spin. A couple of spins in the final rounds. Maybe not. I hope my softener reached all areas there. Maybe it was running out of time. There we go. Thanks for watching. That was a very successful cycle. I really think that's pretty awesome for what it is, for a quick cycle. Hope you enjoyed, and let me know what else you'd like to see in this machine. Thank you very much.